during the playoffs, man. Come on now.
We do not condone this kind of behavior on this show. That is his opinion and his opinion only.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
These people on this show, we only go and smoke where it's legal, right, Cortez?
What?
It wasn't like he was doing PEDs like Peyton Manning was.
Have you seen Peyton Manning's picture? There is no way, unless the PEDs were injected directly into Peyton's forehead.
That's what I'm saying. She decides to look at he was younger.
He's got a Hank Hill body. Come on, bro. He ain't do no.
That's what you get when you buy drugs on a budget. You know what I mean? You don't buy the alleyways and things like that. You go straight to the real source. Peyton Manning was just trying to save a few dollars. You know, he met the guy in the trunk.
So was Jones. He was trying to save a few dollars by buying a synthetic.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I'm disappointed. Hey, like man, like we wouldn't even charge you.
Come on, man. Peyton Manning eat meatball subs, meatball marinara subs, eat chicken parm.
You taste so good.
But back to my point, you got Hillman who's going to be running outside the tackles. He's one of those guys that like to get out. And C.J. Anderson like to run the middle. He's come out and like to catch the ball and everything like that. So this is the impact that they have to have. This running game will have to say was to, one, keep Tom Brady off the field, manage the clock. That's one way you can beat Tom Brady is make sure he's not on the field as much as he needs to be because like you say, you get on the field and you just get the ball there quick. But to me, I'm going to go with C.J. Anderson. That's who got to have a bigger impact for me. All right, we got one more question before we make our picks here. Kevin already said his X factor is going to be the Denver's offensive line. Steve, who is your S factor in this game? You can choose for either team. Someone we particularly talk about.
Brandon LaFell.
Oh, God, no. God, no. Keep him as far away from this game as you possibly can.
Go ahead, Steve.
Then when he catches their touchdown,
I think it's going to be the combo of Edelman and Gronk. That's your X factor, And it's, and if they're not effective, can the offensive line really be the X factor for Tom Brady? I mean, realistic, can they do it? So I believe they give him enough time. Hell, he's got 2 seconds to get rid of the fucking ball, sure. So the X factor is going to be Gronk and Edelman.
An X factor is something you wouldn't expect.
Well, I mean,
not expecting. We're expecting Gronk and Edelman to have a
Tom Brady,
game.
Gronk and Edelman.
We're not expecting something else.
It's kind of like saying, who's the X factor for the Panthers? Who's
I got it.
Going to be?
Go ahead.
Fucking break.
I got an interesting answer for this one.
Shoot.
So I think the X factor is actually be Peyton Manning himself because that's the person that everyone's sleeping on. People, he can't throw or quote unquote he can't throw anymore. You got to have all these other pieces, around him do X, Y, and Z. But even those things like the Denver defense, if the Patriots come in healthy, they're gonna have their hands full. Even though they're, I have much respect for their defense. In the early part of that game when the Patriots were healthy, they weren't really nullifying them until the injuries started taking place. So I can't really put all the faith in Denver's defense again, considering that they're coming in healthy again, and rolling the way that they did last week. I put it on Peyton Manning because, everyone says, Peyton versus Tom Brady. I think it's Peyton versus Bill Belichick. The reason why Peyton's record against quote-unquote Tom Brady is what it is because Bill Belichick knows how to frustrate the man and knows how to throw the, all the curveballs at him to, mess up his flow and so on and so forth. Belichick versus Manning is my X factor. Manning can show up and even look like, let's say, 80% of what he used to look in the past 70%. That's going to make this a real interesting game. If it's one of those games where, it's outside, it's cold, they get to him a few times and, they take away the middle of the field and he's struggling to get outside the numbers, like, he's done a few times this season, I don't see any way that the Broncos can win this game. I think it's really going to just rest on how much Peyton Manning, can resurrect himself for this.
The X factors are both fucking kickers.
My X factor is going to be the white kid, the running back for the Patriots. That guy right there is.
You said that last week.
I'm going to say it again because he made some plays at the backfield and they was able to put him at the slot. And like Kevin had mentioned before, they passed the ball very a lot. And Mike said the same thing too. They went pass heavy. And you can.
Their running game is the little.
It's irrelevant.
Screen crap. That's
exactly.
Their running
game. So you can spread that guy out. So if you can get there and spread Denver's defense out a little bit more, of course you put a little bit of pressure on him, everything like that. So everybody's paying attention to Edelman and Gronkowski. You're going to need that third guy that's going to definitely put the pressure on them, and I believe he's going to put some pressure on. And I'm pretty sure I'll be throwing my hat down at this guy during the game here. So, but that's my X factor.
I mean, can you picture the scenario? This is a scenario I picture. You know, Patriots put up some points and so on and so forth. You know, they're handling their business, and it's gonna come down to can Peyton Manning match it? You know what I mean? Like the defense, they did what they could to hold them where they were. Now, Peyton, can you go that extra mile and at least tie it up and or take the lead? And man, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much faith in Peyton. Nowadays, man, like he's a great quarterback and all, but you know, a few of those balls just look like ducks outside the numbers. You know, Belichick, I think he's gonna be pretty good at taking away the middle of the field from him. And I wanted to see, can he make those consistent passes on the outside, which I can't see it now. You know what I mean? He's gonna take another loss. That's what's gonna happen.
I didn't think Bill Belichick threw a ball or made a tackle or did anything.
Hey, but he put
like
those guys in position to tackle him and take the ball away from him for years now.
Steve has said that. Remember that?
So he don't put nobody in position to catch the ball and all that shit. Oh,
but you got to have the athletes to catch the ball.
Yeah, ask Chip Kelly about
and you got to have the quarterback to throw the ball. So we could go all day with this, man. You're
ask Chip Kelly about that. You can't just throw anybody in there.
Yeah, but you just said Sam Bradford was good. Oh, never mind. I'm going back in here.
All right, we're gonna go to the question here, and everybody's been waiting for it because, like you say, you got one Patriot fan, you got one Brady fan, you got a Broncos fan on here,
and you got one person don't give a shit,
and you got one person that say he wished the field would just sink into a sinkhole and go.
Wish fucking Bane would come out there and fucking blow them all up.
That's what Kevin wished there. But the question is, who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl? And your final score predictions. And I'm gonna start with Steve.
It's gonna be the Patriots, and I'm gonna take. I'm gonna say 28, and it's gonna be 28-21 in the AFC Championship.
Wow, way to just redo last week's game.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin.
He went out on a limb.
Actually, I didn't see last week's game, so I couldn't tell you.
He went out on a limb.
All right, so I know you don't really particularly care about this game, but you want to give me a score and everything.
The Denver fucking Broncos.
Bullshit. Shut my balls.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
We'll probably not win this game, but I ain't rooting for neither one of them, but I hope Denver wins. But I actually am going to pick Denver.
Okay.
And whoever scores more wins.
Mike.
On the flip side, Kevin's family's hoping that Peyton loses.
Mike.
No, because we actually fucking can't stand New England more than we can't stand Peyton Manning. So we'll root for Denver.
All right.
Take the lesser of the two evils for y'all.
No, it's the lesser of the two cheaters.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Mike.
Honestly, I think it's gonna be 31-17. I think it's gonna play out more competitively than that. But I think, you know, towards the end, you know, just like I said, it's gonna be that scenario where they're neck and neck, and then the Patriots is just gonna convert one or two times, and it's gonna be back in Peyton's hand. Can you do it? Can you put them back in position, and then we're gonna be reminded that, you know, he's not what he used to be anymore. He's no longer Peyton Manning. Now he's Eli brother. Even when he calls Eli's phone, it don't even say Peyton no more. It says Eli brother.
Oh Lord! All right. Here's a scenario that I'm gonna set up. You got Peyton Manning. Everybody's talking about him, where he's not looking as good as he has.
Do I need to play music?
Maybe.
Okay.
You got your backup quarterback, who was Brock Osweiler, and he came in and did a noble job, and everybody was talking about that he was not going to get a starting job back. And, you know, he's definitely over the hill. So this is pretty much like a fairy tale setup for Peyton Manning right now. You got the home field advantage. You came back in against the Chargers, and you led your team to get the home field advantage because New England go ahead and lost to the Dolphins.
So they didn't have to play Pittsburgh.
Exactly. So right now you look at this is what I'm looking at. You set up this scenario that you give the number one defense home field advantage.
Boom, boom, boom.
You give the quarterback home field advantage. you give two running backs that's been pretty solid at home to run the home field advantage. So now you have to set up where, as Mike had alluded to, outside of New England, Tom Brady has to like the villain.
No one likes you.
Everybody loves Peyton Manning. As soon as this whole story came out about the allegations about HGH,
because he's old
and everything like that, everybody like, oh, blah blah. We know to the flat gate, everybody was turning up Tom Brady like, oh, he's a cheater and everything like this. But we can go on about that. This is what you have to do. You're fighting up against one of the best quarterbacks here. You got Bill Belichick, who's been, doing particularly well for you. Now, in the last 10 games, Manning's been 5-5 against Brady.
Hopefully
so it's not as lopsided as it has been in the past. The four postseason meeting that has, like I said earlier, the home quarterback has won. Now, Brady, when they played the year before, they won at home. Now, when Peyton got blown out by Seattle, they won on Denver.
Out by Seattle.
So here I got Denver winning in a squeaker. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be 2017. Denver Broncos continue to go ahead and ride it out and go to the Super Bowl. And as he beat the villain, which is Tom Brady, he go ahead and play the new school and Cam Newton. So now not only do you have to beat the villain, you have to beat the new school quarterback. And I'm going to say the Super Bowl prediction later if the Broncos get there. But I got them getting there. My Broncos will continue and take out the New England Patriots.
Hey, you guys got to remember this. It's supposed to rain that game, man. Your boy Peyton isn't too hot in inclement weather games,
Yeah,
true.
I tell you what, man. He's definitely when it snows too. He struggles. So, but I got faith. But I think it's gonna be a close game. Much as I don't like the Patriots, I do got respect for him, but I think it'll be a close ball game. Now,
that's a tough one to pull out. As much as I don't like the Patriots,
you heard it. No, but if y'all had home field advantage, man, I don't think Denver would have won. But I give the defense a shot that they got a home field there, so we'll go from there.
Shout out to Brock Osweiler for stealing one for you guys to get y'all in this position.
Yes, definitely.
Shout out to y'all choking it away so y'all didn't have to play Pittsburgh.
Shout out to us getting 4 rings. My favorite thing about that argument, because it's annoying. I know it's annoying. There's nothing you can really say about it.
It is annoying because you cheated to get them. That's what's really annoying.
Oh, right.
That's what.
I'm just gonna go shine these trophies. I'm gonna go to Patriot Place. And
actually, technically, how many did you win?
Hey, we won. We went for New England.
No. You're not we. If you have not stepped foot on the football field, you can't say we.
Hey, this is our team. We won.
No, it's not your team. You are not Robert Kraft.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, Robert Kraft is the homie.
I'm pretty sure he helped Jones buy that synthetic weed.
Oh,
I went vicariously through him. You know what I mean?
Vicariously through him. All right, let's close this podcast here. Make sure you stay tuned for me and Kevin and Steve throughout the week. We'll do this podcast here. We was thankful for that. Have Mr. Mike on and Mr. Catfish, who's not here on the podcast here. I wish he would have joined us because it would have been fun to have his opinion on this. But due to the inclement weather up there, he couldn't join there. So make sure you follow the podcast page on Twitter. You can go to @BossNotCourt. You can find me at @InTheMinusCP.
You can find me at my normal thing.
Kevin C 2415.
Yep.
Hey, one more thing. I definitely want to come back around with my boy Steph Curry. I remember last time we spoke, I was trying to tell you guys, this man Steph Curry. Hey, but that's another conversation.
Oh my God! You're a Patriot fan. Now you're jumping on freaking Golden State.
No. He's Don't you root for the Heat?
No, how? No.
Okay.
I've been with Steph Curry since he came into the league. Since him and Blake Griffin came into the league, I've been saying, like, this guy, I didn't see this coming. I won't lie about that.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought he was going to be really, really good.
Well, he better.
And I'm just loving that he's killing everybody right now. And we're definitely going to have to talk about that.
Yeah.
At some point.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk some ball, man. We've been so much for football, man.
And he better be a Celtics fan.
Everything like that, so.
Oh, yeah, Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder. Yeah, I love these guys. Brad Stevens doing a great job.
Notice he will not say that he is a Celtics fan.
Yeah,
of course, Celtics fan all day. Bleed green all day. Most championships. We're a spoiled franchise. I don't gotta gas up the best over and over again.
Yeah. Keep watching the History Channel for all the Boston stuff.
All right. So hey, no, give me your Twitter name there, Mike, so they can follow you.
It's at King Ambro, at KingAmbro.
Fantastic. Steve?
It's at Hail to Michigan 1.
You want to follow Catfish Huge? It's at